From the start, XRP was designed to bring the crypto and fiat worlds together through its impeccable blockchain technology and stellar partnership deals. But all this was just about to be actualized before Joe Biden decided to change the course of this crypto. Yes, you heard that right. The current U.S. president changes how this crypto is about to move, and you won't believe what the future holds for this coin. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro. Hi guys, welcome to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates whenever we drop a new video. To my Moneyside gang, welcome back. Don't forget to smash that like button and comment in the section below if you find this video to be informative. And now that that's out of the way, let's get down to business, shall we? Just recently, President Biden signed a new bipartisan infrastructure bill that contains a controversial tax reporting requirement. And that's not all. The bill also requires that the exchanges and brokerages to report all crypto transactions to the IRS directly. What does that mean? Well, bye-bye to hiding gains in the crypto world. That will likely create a tax challenge that will continue to haunt investors and other crypto traders. We all thought the regulations that are about to happen are far from being actualized. Well, here they are. And it's not going to be a smooth ride for most of us. We all know that the government has been trying for years to find ways to leverage on the crypto world, and they never did find the best way. Now here comes the men in blue with guns blazing through the front door by attacking the exchanges first. But I'm a bit puzzled here. Who will make the reports on investors with separate wallets from the exchanges? That means there are thousands, if not millions, of traders who can still maintain their anonymity in some way. Also, to avoid any tax issues, I think it's about that time when you've got to consult with a financial advisor. Yep, you heard me right. One slip-up could easily find you in a loop of tax evasion issues that you can't run away from. And let's keep it 100% here. Sooner or later, the government will be all over the crypto world, if they haven't already, with a lens tracking all transactions happening. Definitely, this hinges on the privacy that the crypto world has been hailed for, but I believe that it's worth it. For years now, crypto has been used by criminals as ransoms and also a way to evade the IRS. If you are a true investor into the crypto world, then you should be doing things by the book, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, why did the SEC even go for the one clean crypto and start suing it? I'm talking about XRP. Since the beginning, XRP has been straight with us. And frankly speaking, no one would have ever known about Ripple were it not for the SEC versus Ripple case. That's because the crypto community focuses mostly on the crypto and not the company. Quick question to prove my point of view. What is the company behind Ethereum? And no, I don't mean the man behind Ethereum. I'm talking about the company name. See? That's exactly my point. For your information, the company's name is ETHSwiss, Ethereum Switzerland, GmbH. With that in mind, no one could have bought into XRP if it was meant to be a security. Everyone only bought XRP as a crypto, and it was not much later that they came to find out about the Ripple company. So it makes no sense for the SEC to go after Ripple for selling unregistered securities unless there's a much deeper endgame being played that we know nothing about. That brings us to the tweet of the day. A former SEC official questions the true motive of the lawsuit against Ripple, and he's not the only one. Joseph Grunfest actually tried to warn Jay Clayton and the SEC from filing the lawsuit against Ripple Labs because of the potential to cause billions of losses. And to add salt to injury, the SEC already knew that the exchanges would delist this coin once the lawsuit has been filed. The SEC was fully aware that XRP has been traded in the US for over 7 years, and it was being actively traded globally in over 200 exchanges. More importantly, the SEC doesn't have any proof or claim that Ripple engaged in any fraudulent activities in those years that XRP was being traded in the U.S. There's completely no pressing reason to even file the lawsuit in the first place. However, the SEC ignored the warnings and proceeded with the lawsuit, knowing that it will have a drastic effect on the company, and they don't have proof of their claims against Ripple. That, to me, sounds like the worst mistake this regulatory body has made so far. Because, in all honesty, the regulatory body seems to want to delay this court case as much as possible without any substantial reason why. I've followed this court case from the beginning, and I can tell you for a fact, the SEC is just airing their dirty linen to the public. The SEC should be protecting the crypto world, but instead, it seems they are the reason why the crypto world is experiencing so many challenges. Above all, it's like the SEC has a loaded gun and they don't know which crypto to aim at. Instead, they went for the one crypto that doesn't have any fault. I sincerely believe Ripple deserves a huge compensation since the SEC knew what would happen to the company and continued with their pursuit regardless, even if they didn't have concrete evidence to support their claim at the time. And here's the funniest part: when the crypto regulations are fully implemented, guess which crypto is likely to survive the storm? XRP! Duh! That said, time now to take a look at the charts. Through my years in crypto, I have grown to love coins that have progressed seemingly slow compared to other coins in the market cycle. As you can see, XRP has been very range-bound and has yet to reach all-time highs, unlike most other coins in this market cycle thus far. While there were fundamental reasons for this, such as its lawsuit, I believe that XRP's slow process has accomplished two key things. One, it has built up enough strength through months, even years of consolidation to go on a run, as it did back in 2017. Two, has without a doubt wiped out over-leveraged positions and weak hands from the space, enabling whales to buy up their sails. With these two fundamental factors in mind, we can take a look at the chart and see that XRP looks to be testing support one last time, which I believe will ultimately set up for a massive Q1 plus Q2 pump, bringing it to a new all-time high and far above its previous when it hits price discovery, and allows the FOMO train to take its course. As when looking at my Bitcoin chart, we can now see there how Bitcoin is building this massive ascending, broadening wedge formation with the boundaries marked in black and the coherent wave count within the formation, which already completed the waves A to C in the structure. The next wave D is now about to complete, and when this wave has been completed within the lower boundary of the broadening wedge formation, there is a high possibility, given that Bitcoin shows up with the wave E from this point, which will be marked when Bitcoin appropriately bounces within the lower boundary and the 200 EMA lying there, marked in red. Once this final wave E has emerged, it will be decisive on how it continues from there on. Taking these factors into consideration, with the expected wave E to emerge and to finalize the whole wave count, will be determined on how Bitcoin continues with the wave E and how it manages to break out above the upper boundary of the wedge formation. When this breakout happens with a strong bullish move and Bitcoin manages to stay above the upper boundary, it will show the final setup for further continuations and the setup for a wave E extension to the upside. When all these great developments happen, Bitcoin will activate the upper target zone, marked in blue as a target, and once this zone has been reached, the situation needs to be evaluated anew. It will be an important development ahead. Exciting times, my friends. Remember, opinions expressed here are for entertainment purposes only, and we are not a licensed financial advisor. I urge you to always do your own research and always trade safely. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and be sure to turn on notifications so you get alerts whenever we post new updates. And by the way, you can express yourself in the comments section below. Let's start a conversation. Thanks again for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next Money Side.